She memorized the whole back without in the what 15 minutes. That's pretty cool. But again, my name is Devin Akasores. I just want to thank Mililani Ike Elementary for having me. This is like the biggest event that we've done by far. The book is almost a year old, and of course it's called Lucky Ducky. So just a little bit of history on why I started. Open that door. My box is back there. Yeah, the antennas are being cut off, so sorry. So, just a little bit of history about myself of why I wrote this book. It was never my plan to be an author. I never thought in a million years that I would be one. The reason why I wrote it, it goes very deep. And so, as Ms. Mel said, I was diagnosed in 1984 with leukemia. A little bit deeper into that, I was 98% leukemic. So I was blessed that I'm still here. I was supposed to not be here. And so I'm going to choose my words very carefully. I know we got children from anywhere from kindergarten to 6th grade. So if any of you at any time, I'll be here all night, want to know a little bit more detail about my life, I'll be happy to share it with you. My life is literally an open book. I have no problems telling you anything and everything. Okay, so what happened back there, I was not supposed to be here. I was diagnosed again as 90% leukemic. And during this time of 4.5 years of chemo, the struggle was not so much the chemotherapy per se. So today I'm 42. What I've learned during the chemo and after the chemo, that because of not enough communication in my family, it really made life difficult. Surviving chemo and cancer was fun, but to have all these ticking time bombs in my head and in my heart was actually harder than chemotherapy. And life after cancer was even more difficult. My entire life I've been struggling through a lot of experiences that has literally put me in the ground to where, again, it's a blessing that I'm still here. I was supposed to be gone many times, and I can get into that a little bit detail later if you guys want to know. So if you can imagine, by not having enough communication and feeling that a lot of things were my fault, my parents' suffering was my fault, life after chemo became very difficult. To where at the age of 38, instead of asking why me, I turned it around and I asked myself, what's my why? And my why was to give back. I realized at 38 that I did not survive all those many experiences I survived all those experiences for a reason. And that reason was to inspire others through their crisis. So my crisis was cancer and a bunch of other things. At age 30, I decided to open a nonprofit called Prayers on Wings that would help other children and families in crisis. So back when I was going through chemotherapy, my best friend, because I didn't know how to talk to my parents, was a rubber duck. That's why you have a duck today in front of you. So in the beginning, my mission was to give 1 million rubber duckies to all the kids in the world. And then I said, it didn't work for me, so why would I do that and continue something that didn't work for me? So I said, I got that same kit that you have in front of you, and I said, you know, it would be so cool if I could go back in time and paint a duck with my parents, and my parents paint one for me, and then we exchange that duck as a promise that we would have open communication for the rest of our lives. That's what I wanted to do. So we started Prayers on Wings with a rubber ducky workshop. So we would go to the hospitals. Prayers on Wings works with anyone from cardiac children in Mililani, because that was my home. We work with Hawaii Children's Cancer Foundation, Make-A-Wish, Hugs Hawaii, Shriners. We work with anyone and everyone. We are legitimately a 501c3 nonprofit. And we have many great people that support us. In fact, 4 of my core members are here. today. In fact, I'd like to stand up. I think a lot of you know Allison. So Allison, she looks like she's not standing up, but she's standing up. Allison, stand up. Well, you're wearing heels. Okay, that's good enough. So Allison's back there. She's one of our core chair people. We also have Kristen over there. Kristen, she's over there. And then Charlene is over here. This is our executive director. She makes everything work. Without her, I don't know what would happen. We also have our volunteers over here, which is a little volunteer, which is Stephanie over there. So there she is standing up. And we have her mom, Michelle. We also have Summer. Summer's over there, and her mom, Kelly. Okay, so we always travel together, and of course you see two children there because that's one part of our mission statement, which is inspiring others through crisis. Our first mission statement is building bridges of communication. Okay, so feeding these ducks was not working through 3 years of workshops. So I had to figure out a way on how to make the children connect that communication is important in their family. So I decided, why not write a book? Why not write a book and get it illustrated, make it a children's book to where they can read it, they can see it, the parents can read it to them, and they can read it to their brothers, and that book just will live on and on forever, and more importantly, communicate. That was my mission. So we went for the big thing, we went for national publishing, and we got it. So we're published through Tate Publishing, it's a national publication, we got that. And here we are today. So from here, we worked with Aliyamanu. Aliyamanu was our biggest, where I went into the school for 3 days and read to 300 plus students in 19 or 20 classes from kindergarten to second grade. And as far as a family night, this is our biggest. So I want you all to give yourselves a hand for being here. And keep that going for your hardworking staff at Mililani Ike, because we had some meetings and we had some moments in the office, and it's awesome because it was the first time that I was in the office that long that I wasn't serving detention. That was my joke for the night. So, for the ones that didn't have to get bonus, for the ones that didn't have, you guys gotta walk on and come back in. But anyway, I guess we want to get to, I know we got the book fair going on and all of that. I know a lot of you guys want to paint your ducks and all of that too, right? So I know the kids are anxious. So I'm going to read the book. For all the kids here, you guys like rubber duckies? Okay, 2 people? You guys like rubber duckies? All the children? You guys do, right? Okay, that's good. So you really love rubber duckies, right? Okay, so I'm going to read the story Lucky Ducky, and it is a true story about my life as a cancer child, wrapped up in a fairy tale ending, because like I said, in my childhood, I did not have enough communication. And so we had to make it fit and make it children friendly. So this is Lucky Ducky.